Well, let's check this trail out here. It looks kind of familiar. I think we've done some field trips here with students before. It leads up this path to the neighborhood, straddled by these two huge ponds. And these are called stormwater retention ponds. They're actually man-made wetlands that help protect the creek from stormwater, which could carry pollution into the water, hurt the fish. They're planted with native plants, and they have lots of wildlife that like them as well. Oh my gosh. You know what that is? That's a nutria, just like the one we saw swimming down below. It's kind of cute. So as we go into the neighborhood here, I'm starting to see where that water's coming from. Here's a storm drain in the street that collects the rainwater when it rains. Whoa, look. We've got some little birds here right on the side of the street. There's a spotted towhee with the red side and a dark-eyed junco with the black head. That's cool. Wonder if they're looking for... Oh, squirrel! Speaking of squirrels, I see something up in this tree. It's like a big ball of leaves. That's actually a squirrel nest called a dray. So as we continue, we get to the street. This is where the stormwater is coming from. When it rains, all the rainwater that's hitting the driveways or the streets here runs down next to the curb and finds its way into a storm drain. And where does it go? Let's find out. Ooh. Into those stormwater ponds. Once the water's here, it can slow down. All the bacteria around the roots of the plants and the soil can soak in that water, and it can actually treat some of the pollution so that it's not dangerous anymore. And if it rains really, really hard, like in a really big storm, and this pond starts to fill up, it'll start to spill over into the second drain here. And then it'll go out into the creek. So here's the little downspout pipe that lets the water escape down into the duck pond that we were looking at earlier and eventually into Salmon Creek. Now, I saw this sign when we came in and I didn't stop to look at it, but now that I look back, I realize it's a sign about our restoration project we've been doing with students for the last 7 years. So in this project, kids from local schools have been coming on field trips to explore Salmon Creek and also planting native plants. A lot of volunteers also have helped out. So if you see that yellow line, that's all the area that's been planted with native plants, right next to the creek, hopefully keeping it cooler, cleaner, and clearer. It was also a lot of fun.